Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top-notch hoes, get the most.
Oh, hell no.
Straight terror, product of your errors. Pushing culture, baby, got that powder you can measure.
All right, we are starting on getting the supercharger together. So first off, I gotta remove this corrugated pipe in this little fitting on here. Then I gotta remove some coolant hoses, I gotta remove the belt, tensioner, the pulley, and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, it's most definitely gonna be a fun project, but this one's gonna take a while. But that's okay, because I got all the time in the world. But I'm guessing probably be about 2 days before I get this thing done. So I'm gonna continue on trucking away. The supercharger build's coming along. I got it kind of all mocked up in here. I still need to take it back out and kind of clearance that to get some of these brackets adjusted a little bit, but all in all, it's coming along. The repair or the install instructions really aren't the best, but you know, you ready for that? I'm sorry, it's not done yet.
Tyler's supposed to be filming you.
Oh, well, he's not here.
Yeah, what? He is. Oh, he's probably in the shitter.
It's all right.
Oh, shit.
I can multitask. Well, I got to take it back out and trim some shit, so.
Oh, okay.
It's not done yet, but I figured out where all the bolts and everything go, so.
Cool.
Because the instructions aren't the best,
This
aren't the
thing's
clearest.
massive.
You want to know what else is massive? The horsepower this thing's going to make.
Yeah.
It's getting there. Little by little.
How much I spent on this kit? I
It's
think
like
it was
$7,000, isn't it?
8 to 10,000, I think. I don't know.
Jeez.
It's a solid kit. I mean,
Hey, at least it's free labor.
free. Free, right?
It might be double the price.
Yeah, no, this labor might be more. Hey, at least you know it'll be right when it's done. Hopefully. All right, well that's where we're at, and I'm gonna continue moving along on this. I'm gonna get this thing out of here and start trimming up some stuff. Other than that, let's keep going.
Oh, Daddy Chris is back at it.
When am I not at it?
Honestly, very accurate.
And today, as you know, I'm doing a supercharger for the E92. So it's been quite the project, something different. Repair our install instructions really aren't the best, so
Kind of cool though.
kind of figuring it out as we go, but I think we'll be okay. I think we should be good. Just takes time, but luckily that's what I have is time, so we'll be all right. All right, now we're trying to get the coolant pump in. That goes right down over here. Obviously the supercharger's installed. This is the coolant pump, so the repair instructions are pretty, or install instructions are pretty vague, but I think I have to go down there, and there should be a bolt hole somewhere down here, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So I'm gonna keep on looking and try to figure out where the hell this thing goes. All right, a little more progress. Obviously we got the supercharger on. I figured out where the pump went, or the best location. I'm hoping it works because, like I said, the install instructions suck. Then I transferred out this coolant hose with their hose. You just reuse the ends off of BMW. Then mounted up the coolant reservoir for the turbocharger, or the supercharger. Now I gotta take off these purge valve hoses and install this. It's gonna be kind of like a loop. Then that's gonna come out there. Then I'm gonna install, actually I might just call it a day from there, because this has got pretty frustrating. I've been messing with that coolant pump for a while and the reservoir and other things. So I may just call it a day after that, but I'm gonna get this, what is it, the purge valve, or the purge valve hoses. I'm gonna get those replaced, then figure out where I'm gonna go from there. We're on day 2.5. So I got all the breather pipes on for the secondary air. I got this on for the secondary air as well. Got the, I think it's like a vent valve or something like that. No, this is the tank vent valve, got that. This is like some other vacuum line, so getting that done, cleaning it up some, zip tying some stuff, securing it. I gotta modify this because this is where the air filter goes. So I need to cut a certain part on here. I just gotta look at the instructions. Then I'm gonna put the intake pipe that goes right here, and it goes down under there into here. So I'm gonna start doing that.
But once it's dripping, it like it burns. Take it back to the warehouse. You're just spinning. Oh my god. Just a little after it didn't try to funk in.
He has too much traction.
I think you got Chris just working away.
Hey, I tried to do no hands, man. What do you expect? Gotta fix it.
Uh-oh, Corvette.
Feels weird, too.
Oh no! Oh no! A little behind the scenes. No hands.
Should have some better metal here.
And I gotta weld it?
Possibly. Because I'm going to bolt it onto here, weld this something like that, and I'll bolt into there.
Alright.
Yeah, hit the
Alright, we're going behind
Like
the
that's
scenes.
Not in my face.
No, like just, it's on top of his head.
Try hitting the blast
and
on the
it
back.
takes down, and it takes down. You want me to
No, blast my head.
Yeah, blast it. Hold it. And just keep holding it until I say stop. Literally just soak it.
Oh my god.
Before you start, let me go on this side.
Hold on.
Give me a countdown when.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh.
You have to be, it's only one take because you're going to be wet.
Alright, I'm ready.
Oh my god. I'll get you right. Up. Yeah. Go ahead, lean back, sir.
Oh my god, no. Break this bitch.
Just a little off the top.
Just a little off the top. Give me a 2.
2. Let's just go like fancy at first.
Oh my god, bro.
Gotta go against the grain, my boy.
Fucking pissed. Bro went against it? Oh god.
Bro, you barely even have eyebrows. I just want to see what that looks like. Oh, for context, Nick, I bet 2,000 that I could pick the right backhand, and he bet his eyebrows. You can see who won. I also don't have eyebrows.
I'm actually hurt.
It's alright, you're not bad. I need to get the razor blade. Make him.
No, hell no. That'll put an extra week on this shit. Bob's gonna fuck me. Oh yeah, shout out my barber. He did me real right back here.
Is that sarcasm?
Yeah. Wow, it feels naked.
It looks. You feel the breeze or what?
Yes, bro. Wow. Fuck, bro.
I'm gonna say
It looks naked.
Oh God.
Yeah,
What the?
I don't really have anything to. Oh wait, here I got a towel.
Lay back, sir.
lay back.
Lay back, sir.
Thank you. Let's put the alcohol on it.
Just alcohol.
I knew he was gonna win. So.
No, bro.
Let me see. It don't even look that bad, bro.
No, bro. I'm sad.
I mean, look at
What is
my shit's fucked up, bro.
Your shit's growing back like quick.
No, but he has glasses on. He helps so much with his glasses.
Wow. Let me get the picture. Yeah, fuck you.
How much to shave your head and your beard now?
0.
What?
I couldn't, bro. I swear to God, I would.
You wouldn't go
I would
full
be
bald?
fucked. No. Hell no.
Wait.
Fuck you.
All right, Chris, moving to the grinder now. Got to round out the edges so it's nice and smooth. All right, spray paint it so it matches, so it doesn't.
Just so it looks decent, but it doesn't help that freaking fan blowing somewhere. Pretty much I have to make a bracket for, what is it? The what? Hey, it's enough.
It's enough paint.
Here, spray paint your face, you won't.
Good job. Oh, wow. That's not a little bit.
Wait, how do I get this out?
No, you don't.
It ain't coming off.
All right, before we were distracted by the homeless guy came in here. No, I'm just joking. I have to make brackets for the water to air cooler for the Supercharger. That goes on the intake because there's an intercooler inside that. And the instructions, they want you to zip tie it and like self-tap it in there. And I was like, I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna do a nice solid bracket that holds that thing in there and do it right.
It's looking good.
But yeah, making do with the metal I have around here. I had to go dig in the dumpster. I got a lot of good metal at my house, but here, I'm just working with what we got, so it should work. All right, we got the Supercharger all installed. I just got the front bumper back on. Now we got to move to the exhaust. I don't know what brand this is. I'm guessing it's like LC. I'm not sure. But it's some custom exhaust Bobby got for his car. They sent it to him. As you can see, it's got the Bluff logo. And it's got the logo right here too on the X pipe, and it's dual X pipe. So we'll be really curious to see how this thing sounds. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty badass, especially with that Supercharger. So let's start doing that. Oh my God, guys, the exhaust is in. Oh no. All right, so we got the exhaust installed. It is actually somewhat plug and play. I still have the valves to install. There's like a whole assembly with the, pretty much it pulls vacuum to open and close the valves. So I gotta do that, but yeah, we got all this in, got 3 sensors on, all the clamps. Honestly, it came together pretty good. It's not too bad at all. And obviously the Bluff logos, clamps are nice, mufflers are nice, everything's pretty good. It's just gonna be hitting a little bit on, here. Nothing I can do about that because this rear diffuser sucks. Yeah, another step done. Now lower the car, load the tune, and start it.
All right. Final once over on it.
Yeah, give it a little once over to make sure when I start this thing, it doesn't go boom. But I think we'll be all right. All right, let's go.
First start.
Use that tune.
Oh my God, it sounds like it wants to be loud.
All right, today it begins. Finally, the E92. I got to put rod bearings in this thing. Then I got to install this whole Supercharger kit for this. So it's going to be quite the project. I've never installed one of these and I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun, but it's most definitely going to take some time. So I'm guessing it'll probably take me, I don't know, 2 days, 2 or 3 days, just so I make sure everything's right and good and I'm not going to rush it or anything like that. So let's get going on taking this thing apart. All right, we got the control arms all loose, the steering rack, got the power steering lines loose, got the engine mounts loose, and now it's time to drop the front subframe. So let's go to the top and lift the engine. We got the subframe out. Now we have everything, the engine's hanging up there by our support, power steering lines. now we need to get all these bolts off around the oil pan. Then looks like I gotta take off the tensioner, then take off some of these brackets in the back that are holding on some of the harness and everything like that. But other than that, we're pretty much there. All right, we're at the point to where I can get the oil pan out. I got all the bolts out. I just have one right there just to kind of hold it just in case it tries to fall. But now I'm gonna pry this thing off and we'll be able to get the oil pickups and everything else that I need to remove. All right, we got all the oil pickups off. Now we're to the rod bearings, or to the rod caps and the rods in general. I'm gonna remove all of those and start inspecting and replacing. All right, a little update. So we're moving right along. We are on cylinder 5 now. We have 6, 7, and 8. We got these 3, pretty much 4 more to do. The first 4 are done. Then we can clean it up and start putting everything back together. But here are the new rod bearings with the assembly lube, old bearings with a little bit of wear. It's good to replace them, especially once we get that supercharger on. So once we get this bad boy on, I think it's like another 150 horsepower, somewhere around there, maybe more. It's coming along, so let's keep going. All right, we got the oil pan all installed. Now we just need to torque down all the bolts, then start wrapping up everything else, like cleaning everything, then putting the subframe back up. So far, so good. Everything's going smooth. All right, we got the front subframe all cleaned up. I power washed it off, got all the dirt off of it. Everything is clean up here and good to go. Now I just need to get this subframe up here. The oil pan had time overnight to kind of dry up and seat, but as you can see what I'm talking about with this stuff, it's how it is when it dries. So it's really nice. It stays pliable, so it never really gets completely hard to where it stops sealing. So Halomar. All right, all the suspension is put back together, all pre-tension, all the power steering lines are hooked up, all the engine mounts, and subframe bolts. So now we can lower this bad boy down and put power steering fluid in it and oil and start it up. So we're gonna go from there and hopefully this thing doesn't blow up. All right, I just put fresh oil in the car, put 8 quarts for right now. Gonna let it run for a little bit, then we will measure the oil. We'll go from there, but so far, so good. We can start it up and make sure all's good and no rods come out the side of the engine. We'll see. All right, welcome back. We are gonna start putting on the supercharger on this E92 M3. First thing I gotta do, so obviously I pulled the air box because I just got done doing the rod bearings, but I gotta pull off this plenum. I gotta take off the injector rail because I gotta change out the injectors. I gotta change all the spark plugs. I gotta pull out the fan and all the belt system and coolant hoses. Then I gotta figure out where all this stuff goes. I'm sure there's some kind of instructions online, but let's get into it. This should take 8 to 14 hours, so I'm guessing it'll take me 2 days because I want to make sure it's right. All right, got the intake plenum off. Now I need to remove the fuel rail, change out the injectors, take off all the coils, replace all the spark plugs, then kind of figure out what I need to do from there. I know I need to drain the coolant and we'll go from there. We got the fuel rail out, we got all the injectors removed. So there's 8 of them, obviously, and these are the old ones. And I got these brand new ones that will deliver a lot more fuel. So each of these injectors have O-rings on both ends. You need to make sure they're there. And these are the clips that hold them in to the fuel rail. Make sure those are installed the right way. And all those injectors go into each of those ITB holes. And ITB is independent throttle bodies. Then obviously the throttle actuators have already been replaced. I replaced those when I worked at BMW. Did that, and I did the IAC, the idle air control in the tank vent valve, or a little valve, because those are common issues for fluctuating idle. So all that stuff's already done, so that's good. And these things obviously are very expensive. They're like almost $1,000 just for the parts. So those things are always fun to do whenever they go out, and it's pretty common because the gears wear out inside of them and they get a lot of play. Then you get surging idles. Let's get to putting these new injectors in. All right, got the new fuel injectors installed, put the rail and everything back in. They're all plugged in now. Good to go. Go over to this side. All in. Now, then remove all these coils. Unfortunately, I don't have the special tool to get these out, but I'm pretty sure I won't need it because I think I took these out not long ago. So they shouldn't be stuck in there, and hope none of them break since that's a common thing. All right, a little update. Got all the spark plugs out, all 8 of them. They look pretty worn, and these are all the new ones that are going in. All right, now we're into the phase where I'm going to start taking off all the coolant hoses. I'm going to start pulling this whole front part apart. I'm going to pull out the fan, coolant hoses, drain the coolant. Then I got to remove the front bumper. All right, ladies and gentlemen, We are back at it again on the E92. Had a good weekend, but now I'm ready to get this thing complete. So to end off last week, I made these brackets for this cooler. It's a cooler for the Supercharger, so it's a pretty much a water to air or whatever cooler. So I made these brackets so they go into the other brackets for the oil cooler right here, because originally they just wanted you to zip tie these on, and I was like, I'm not doing that. So just made these out of this little piece of metal. It's pretty easy. So this part right here on the other side, I gotta cut this out so the hose can run through and connect to this. So that's what we're gonna do now. All right, a little update. So I got all this wired in. This is the relay for the coolant pump. So now I just need to solder this wire and put some heat shrink on it, then route this wire all the way to the pump. That's gonna go down there. I gotta put it back in. Got the intercooler all installed with the hoses right there. Then the other hose right there. And it goes right down there and straight up. So that's all good. Just need to get this pump on and get the rest of the hoses on, put some coolant in it, put the upper coolant hose on, and the hose that goes right here. Hello, welcome back to the shop. Today, I just have some little tasks to do here and there, just random stuff. So I need to go get a battery for this Ferrari, but I need to figure out where the Ferrari's at. The transit van needs a battery in it. I'm waiting on the tune for the E92 so I can start it, and that thing will be all done. Well, after I test drive it to make sure everything's good, but it should be good. But with this, on this van, so the battery has been going dead on this thing, and plus it's never been replaced, so it is underneath this front seat. So let's get this seat out. All right, seat is out. Just put it in the back. Nice thing about a van, but kind of ridiculous. They put it into the seat. There's really not much room under the hood, so obviously they have their reasons. I know in some cars it's underneath the rear seat, but I've never seen it underneath the driver's seat. This is a first. Honestly, it's not too bad. 4 bolts, then remove the airbag wire and the thing for the seat belt. Now we're gonna take this cover off and get to the battery. All right, as you can see, I got the battery out. There's a little battery tray underneath the seat. Honestly, not too bad. So now, let me go get a new battery. All right, now we're moving on to the Ferrari. I gotta get, pretty sure the battery's up in the front area. So now I need to figure out a way to get power to this thing. So I need to do some research and figure out where I can hook up power at. So fun fact of the day, the battery on a Ferrari, at least on this model, is located underneath the glove box on the passenger side, which is kind of weird, but then again, you know, Ferrari likes to do things a little bit different. So I'm gonna get this battery out of here. All right, battery is out. Then on this battery tray, I took it out because I want to modify some stuff. This hold down right here with self tappers, and I don't like that, because if you got in a rear ender, this battery would come flying out of there into the passenger foot. So I'm gonna put some riv nuts in here and actually have it where it's secured down. And obviously, I'm pretty sure this is not the hold down for this thing, but we're gonna figure something out here. Got the battery all reinstalled. It's mounted down correctly now. And we're gonna let this thing run a little bit and charge it up some. Today, Bluff bought something new for the shop. It may be a supercar, it may not, but it's this bad boy, my new scissor lift. This thing is gonna come in handy because I'm always needing up in the ceiling for certain stuff, and I don't know, all in all, it's a good thing to have in a shop. Then we also got something else coming, but you can wait for that. Look at this bad boy. So the battery and everything's taken care of on this. Now, once I get some time, I'm gonna fix this sun visor that's bent and it came off, so I gotta fix that. Then I still need to hook up all the battery tenders to everything in here. But we'll get to that eventually. But for now, I'm done with you, Ferrari. Until next time.
I do damage.